LeafCast, a first-time reader show based on the epic fantasy series A Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan. Oh, that's awkward.
Hey.
My name is Ryan, and I'm currently passing balls to my sisters.
And I am Ryan's brother, Dan, and I was a soldier, I was a shepherd, I was a beggar and a king, a farmer, a gleeman, a sailor, a carpenter.
Did you memorize? Did you memorize that?
Yeah. It just flicked by my face. And we are the Way of the Leaf, and this is the LeafCast.
The LeafCast! Yes, we are covering chapters 37 through 39 of The Great Hunt. These are epic chapters. This is going to be a great show. This is going to be a multimedia show. We have some special surprises waiting for you. But before we begin, I always want to take a second to speak to those who couldn't catch us live. Again, this is a spoiler-free discussion show called The LeafCast. We meet every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern to follow along as our first-time reader experiences the Wheel of Time again for the first time. All right. Done with that.
Yeah, there we go.
Awesome.
That was well said, Ryan.
Was it? I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. I read everything I ever say on this show ever. Just the entire time I'm just reading and reading.
Reading and reading and reading, he said. Hey, Ryan, have you ever watched our show and seen the the subtitles that are automatically generated?
No, I don't. I can't. No. Tell me about it.
They do better than your Ryan's dictated notes does by far. They get it for the most part pretty well. But they kept saying Swan, S-W-A-N, and stuff like that. But yeah, they do pretty good.
God, what did I have? Like the one Swan Sanche? It was like Tico Sancharo or something.
Oh, by the way, I have a friend here who's so it's important to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for all notifications. And my friend here is going to explain why. Well, hi, I was the vice president for Bill Clinton. Remember me? I'm Al Gore. And so let me show you this. This is what you need to remember. Algorithm. The only way that YouTube is going... Yeah, just stay with me, right?
Yeah, algorithm. Yeah.
Well, if that doesn't help, then let's do this. Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha, cha-cha, cha-cha-cha. I've got rhythm. I'm Al Gore. Bam.
Isn't the algorithms like cousins of the Randolph Thor and the Two Rivers? Algorithms.
We had some people in Utah who were polyrhythms.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about that.
They're difficult,
but clean.
Great
haircuts.
No, I meant polyrhythms. Difficult. All right, bye, Al Gore.
Oh, bye, algorithms. Yes. Wow. I hope we see him again.
Al Gore. All right, come on.
Hey, Jesus Christ.
I told Ryan I had something planned, and I didn't tell him what it was. So he is as victimized as you all are.
Oh, thank you, MK Genest. Yes, I want this hat also. That's why I have it.
Well, now.
Kevin Northcutt needs some cowboys for your algorithm. Thank you, Kevin.
That's important, he said in the corner. He's hanging with Dan Carlin.
All right. It seems all right. So yeah, we are doing chapters 37 through 39 of The Great Hunt. The amazing flicker scene. Todd right now is doing he's planking and doing his meditate. He does like a 30-second meditative plank.
It's awesome. It's impressive to see, guys. Trust me.
Yeah. But if he gets distracted, he has to start over. If he gets distracted, he has to start over. He has to get to that 30-second of blissful planking, and like maybe he's got distraction, so he's a little bit late right now, but he's on his way.
Yeah.
All right, I have a new mic, guys. How's it sound? People in the chat, let me know how my new mic sounds.
Algorithm.
Oh, Jesus.
It sounds great, Ryan.
Thank you.
I think you sound like a bell.
But I'm not trying to entertain you. I'm trying to entertain the fans. All right, yes. So thank you. Yes, no spoilers past chapter 39 today. Thank you, Dana Lou. Thank you. Oh, and Kevin says it sounds like puppet. All right.
So,
all right. Good. Good. All right.
Sorry.
I'm getting good feedback. Sorry to bother you guys. So we have several things we're going to show you later on. We have a dramatic quote read from Rob and our musical genius, musical producer for the Way of the Leaf Hermit Convention. So they did a collaboration. We're going to show you that later. After we come back from a break, we have the chapter called Practice, and I have a special video, an adult version of that scene that please hide your kids, hide your wives.
Right.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah. Do we want to play our ad right now?
Fuck yeah.
Let's do that. And maybe have the mic just a tiny bit away from your mouth.
Whoa. Am I popping peas?
You're popping peas.
All right, guys. we have a sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a sponsor. His name is Village Mattress. Chris from Village Mattress has kindly agreed to be the official sponsor for the Way of the Leaf, right? So let me just go through a little spiel. Do you remember when you're first reading the Wheel of Time series and you couldn't go to sleep and you just thought you loved it so much? It's like, oh my God, it's the greatest series ever.
One more chapter. Yeah, one more chapter.
That's what you think was happening, but really what was happening is you couldn't go back to sleep because you had bad mattresses. Mm-hmm. Your mattress game was weak. You had sorry mattress game. But let me tell you, Village Mattress is here to help you out. Look at these sheets. I'm sponsored. Look at these sheets, right?
Right.
These are Village Mattress sheets. Right there behind me is a Village Mattress headboard, and I am on a Village Mattress box spring. It is luxurious. It is affordable. But guys, it gets better. If you are a fan of the Way of the Leaf and you contact Chris from a Village Mattress, you're going to get, and I kid you not, 50% off your entire order. This is unprecedented in the history of all sponsorships. This is basically like a giveaway because he loves you so much.
Seriously, mattresses are expensive. 30 to 50% off is amazing.
Yeah, again, there are some restrictions they apply. He will talk to you about that if you contact him. But this is how easy it is. I want you guys to go to Village Furniture and Mattress.com. Check out his inventory. Check out what he's got. He's got sheets. He's got furniture. He's got bed headboards. He's got mattresses, of course. It's an entire village of mattresses. And last but not least, you can call or text. Literally, you can call this motherfucker at 317-523-6831, or you can email him at villagemattress@gmail.com. Look at his inventory. Tell him what you're interested in. He will help you find the best solution. And let me tell you, I have the best pillows I've ever had in my entire life. And I am so happy that we are being sponsored by someone who is so involved in the community. And I can't imagine anybody I want to help out more than our friend Chris. So he is based in Indy. He's based in Zionsville, Indiana. He's in, man. He's in. But he will ship to you. And he will work that out with you. And he is a great man. And you guys know him also as Ace Cards in our Discord. So everyone, let's give a shout out to Village Mattress. And anything you work out with them, you're going to get a 30 to 50% discount, which is absolutely unprecedented.
Yeah, guys, Mother's Day.
6,000 mattresses, what? 3,000? That's 50%. I mean, I'm not no promises,
right.
no promises.
All
Working out with that, my friend. But hey, I mean, I got a little carried away.
All right. Did you move that mic away?
Nope. I just got more excited.
Yeah, I think so. So it's Mother's Day this weekend. Father's Day is coming up next month. 4th of July. I mean, there's always a time to get new mattresses, new sheets, better pillows. Sleep better, guys. I care for your health.
So basically what you're going to realize is when you get your new mattresses, you're going to be sleeping like a baby. You're not going to go to that next chapter. So you're going to be a weaker nerd, but in the end, you're going to be a better individual.
Yeah, right on. Well, Todd should be here any second. He said he was coming. He had an update. His computer had to update.
God. Yeah. Swipe left on that update, bro. Move on.
Right. Move on.
Move on. Well, I mean, how quickly does Flicker start? No, we got to do some shit and then we flicker. I'll wait on the Flicker. I'm so excited to show this video. We have this audio collaboration is so exciting. This is Craig's best work. Hermit Convention, my buddy Craig. This has got to be his best work so far. And Rob's an amazing audio like narrator, voice actor.
Yeah, it sounds great. Yeah, we'll play it. We'll play it in just a few minutes here, guys. We're just juggling our balls.
Just juggling ball. I'm passing. Oh my god! Hey,
you pass them too?
Pass
right,
here. I'm open.
All right.
Whoa.
Wait. Hey-oh!
Bring it up. Oh, back to you. Here in the back. No. Oh, actually, guys, I'm just showing off my new shorts.
Wow.
Well, yeah, every time I'm doing a lot of Zoom meetings today, and everyone knows that when you're in Zoom, you're not wearing pants.
All right, so I have questions. I know that when I buy clothes, I'm generally in the 12 to 18 month range. Who's buying their 12 to 18 month old silk boxers that are all sexy?
Well, I mean, it's a Kardashian line. It's not hard to find, Dan. You just gotta go. You go to Beverly Hills. Easy. These are $1,000, the $300 boxers.
Northwest, baby. All right.
If I had genitals, they'd feel great in them.
If I had genitals.
That I said it and I meant it,
bro. All right, so there he is, Papa Man. Ladies and gentlemen at home, quietly applaud. God, for our first time reader named Todd.
God, I am not ready. I'll keep seeing
Oh shit! And he lived happily ever after. It's been a while.
Too long.
How are you, Todrick?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. I'm rested.
You just brought something to my attention, Dan. Now the future generation, when you say when they lived happily ever after, they might picture one person, which is great.
Yeah. Yeah. That one individual. They.
Yeah. No, it's amazing. All right. Oh, what are you drinking, Todd?
I got an IPA. A hazy IPA of New Glory.
Oh my God! I'm Ubadank. That place is best.
Oh yeah. It's a local brewery. Craft brewery.
Before we jump right into things, Todd, there was something that was released by Amazon with showed a little land action. You saw this. You reacted to us. You want to share your reaction to this trailer?
Oh, I'm pumped, man.
Teaser.
I love they're really, getting into the samurai look with Lan, I think, which is super cool.
Mm-hmm. And, what sword form do you think he was doing?
I think that was the moons over my hammy.
Yeah.
It was like,
And then side of hash browns. Boom.
the side of hash brown. Yep.
That's when you just like, oh my god. Oh my. Were you bothered by the fact that he had a sword in one hand and maybe a small knife in the other hand? Were you bothered by that? I believe half the world had a freaking heart attack over that. Were you bothered by that, Todd? Are you going to be bothered if he has a different battle technique than the book?
Yeah, there might be some issues. I think I might have issues.
You might get
I might have a
verklempt.
few issues, but I'm just gonna let the show do what they do. Mm-hmm. I'll let them have a pass on that, I guess.
God, there was a landbound. Hashtag landbun. You're right. I didn't think about that.
Top knot.
Oh man,
I call them top knots.
Did unraveling the pattern find the land bun in his analysis?
Yes, he did. He it's the Shinarian top knot, and he also pointed out that he keeps his sword apparently on his back. There's a sheath on his back in the traditional Shinarian way, which Lan himself doesn't generally. He has it on his hip.
Yeah.
Yep.
Duly noted.
Yeah, thank you, Lauren, from unraveling the pattern. You learn something new every day when you watch his stuff. I tell you what. You want to jump right into this stuff now? Are we done? Are we done with the flim flam? Are we done with the butter squash?
Well, first off, I just got to go. I'm going back in chat. Mandar, F you, whatever.
Way to go.
It's such a sensitive subject. God damn it. Yeah, and I do believe that we do have a connection, a love connection for Village Mattress. So excited.
Yeah.
Go,
yeah.
Mac. Go.
That's awesome.
I would share sheets with him anytime.
Patchwork sheets.
Patchwork
sheets. I can't get enough of the patchwork here.
No. I mean, like, literally, do you think he lives in a world of patchwork? Like, when he's doodling, it turns out to be a patchwork doodle. Like, he just can't get away from it.
He's like, I love patchwork.
He orders patchwork pancakes.
So many peas.
Damn it. I ordered patchwork pancakes. Yeah.
Patchwork pancake party for 4. Patchwork pancake party of 4.
Yep.
All right, so guys, chapter 37 is called What Might Be. It is looks like a portal stone, perhaps, or Mount Kilimanjaro. Depends on how you look at that icon. I don't know. Maybe it looks like Kilimanjaro. To me, it does a little bit. Anyway, turns out this is a continuation of chapter 36, where Ma Shin was just waiting at the ways, just waiting, just hanging out. They're like, dang, if only we had a portal stone. And they're like, oh, yeah, there's a portal stone just right here. They walk just not far. Nope.
Yeah.
Just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Not far. This is where we keep all our magic stuff. I don't know. There's a portal stone. There's a way gate. We're in a grove.
There's a Starbucks.
It's magical. You ever have pumpkin spice?
All right, Dan, before you start, we do know we have to pronounce this.
Oh, we do.
Oh, yeah.
We have to start every chapter with a pronounce this. These are not very many, guys. This is going to be a quick one. Todd, you ready? Pronounce this.
Let's do this. Terramon Gaidon.
Nice. All right. And
Tarmon.
Pronounce this.
What's this?
Flicker, 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 flicker. Wait, what's that last one? Oh, it's a flicker.
It just goes like ad infinitum. No, I listen.
26 of them.
I'm listening to this rewind at like 2.0 speed, so there was like, I was like, holy shit.
So many flickers.
I imagine it's like, the sound the film makes when it like
yes,
empty, and it's like
Nice. Oh, like when you need to switch tapes.
Yeah. Exactly. Anyways.
So they so there's the portal stone. Peace out. Good luck. I didn't think you could use them. And Varen's like, well, silly Ogier, tricks are for kids or something. She's like, yeah, we know all kinds of stuff. You'd be surprised. And then she's like, Rand, you've used this. This was pretty funny. She's like, Rand, you've used a portal stone more recently than I have. He's like, oh, cool. All right. Well, you just use it. She's like, I've never done it. That means you've done it more recently. I've never done it.
Yeah.
So great.
Yeah, that was really interesting. Varen.
Do you think she was trying to throw people off, or was she just being fucking weird, Varen, funny?
I think this is like a brown Aja thing. No.
Oh.
All right, go on.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, brown Aja.
What could brown do for you?
Yeah.
Well, Varen does say that she's like, no, exactly. boy. If I even tried to do this, I would get totally blown out. I couldn't handle this. I couldn't handle it. It's got to be you. But she does know some weird stuff about the portal stones. She knows that there's some symbols. The symbol that Rand knows he can't find, and she's like, obviously, because we're here. Duh. That's not how it works. You got to look at a symbol. The way it works
totally is a dumb moment. Yeah.
Yeah. The ones on the top, the symbols on the top stand for worlds. Quote, not all the worlds it might be, of course. Apparently not even stone connects to every world. But the top layer has all these different symbols. And then the bottom layer is for places. Right. Top is for like world, different like phantom worlds, the mirror world kind of thing. The bottom is locations. And one of them that she does recognize is Toman Head, which is on this portal stone. And she's like, all right, you want to gamble? He's like, Matt's a gambler. So,
what do you think of her bringing out that phrase? It's time to roll the dice.
I love it. It brings a little backstory to Varen. She had a gambling father, right? That's what her father's saying. As my dad said.
Like it's
Before
almost
he
like
lost the house.
Yeah, it's almost like could she have been like raised by like it was like are you thinking when you think it's time to roll the dice? What do you think immediately? Right? Who do you think?
A gambling man.
I mean, but what character in the books do you think?
Oh, I think about possibly an innkeeper, a round innkeeper. No. a robust innkeeper.
All right. Oh,
I don't know.
Medic 981. Always new name, new face. Please
Hello.
stick around. Enjoy yourself. It gets better. You do look very realistic.
They're talking about me, I think, right?
Yeah, no. Yeah. Todd lives in the Silicon Valley. He's got the greatest CGI effects going on right now.
This is the latest tech on puppets right here.
You're on the board of NVIDIA, right?
Yep.
Lucas Arts, indeed.
Bro, I'm on all the tech bros boards. No.
Look at Tesla bro. He's a Tesla bro.
Dude, I got crypto, I got like Tesla, I got everything, man. I'm controlling everything.
Do you never steer?
I don't need to, yeah.
You only program?
Automatic pilot. Yeah, program.
We hear about
programming.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was programming a portal stone as we speak right now, actually. Program for portal stones. No.
I like this.
Todd walks up. He's like, "Oh, that's just written in BASIC." Okay, yeah, I can code that. Yeah, all right. Let's see.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, I cracked it.
Let's go. No.
We hear about a lot of the different worlds that Varen has heard hypotheticals that some where time is all timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly.
Timey-wimey.
Yeah, that's a Doctor Who thing. I was catering to our nerds, our friendly nerds. Timey-wimey. Wibbly wobbly.
A year is a day. A year is a day. Others where a day is a year.
Right. There's supposed to be worlds where the very air would kill us at a breath, and worlds that barely have enough reality to hold us together.
All right, Danjamin995. I've seen your name before. I think just last one other time. Jesus Christ, yes. Dan did call out basic.
Yeah. Okay.
Way to go, Dan.
Yeah. My man.
Dan thinks the computer screen is a green thing with like weird like green letters.
Well, hold on. Let me ask my paperclip
Nice.
what went wrong. Looks like you have a question. Hi, Clippy.
Oh yeah. What is Clippy? What is basic?
Clippy.
That is your fucking lifestyle.
That's you, Simp.
That's you. Yeah, Jesus. Simp. Clippy, leave me alone. Jesus, Clippy, every time, Clippy. God.
Clippy.
You try to delete me, I return, and I keep laughing at you. Ah.
Your porn folder is getting very full.
Yeah.
Would you like to get rid of some of that? No, Clippy. We're keeping it all.
Yeah. I'm a big fan
It
of
would
Phil.
free up hard drive. All right, so he focuses on the Toman head. The Toman head. It's an arrow that pierced the circle. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's an arrow pointing left, and it's pointing towards Toman head, and it pierced the circle. He's just like, all right, Toman head. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Toman head.
Like, dude, the arrow, he picks the arrow that pierced the circle because it had broken free, he says.
Yeah, so...
Which is like what he wants to do. He wants to break free, I guess. So he's like, that one. Is that what he meant by that?
Pretty much, yeah.
Nice.
It was just instinct. He just went, all right, let's pick. He's like,
He's like, I want to get out of the shit.
That one.
Bingo,
That one.
yep.
All right.
Bingo. Okay.
Because he just made up his own reason. Oh, because it broke free from the circle, like we're gonna do. Ha ha! And it's pointed towards Toman head. If Toman head's that way, all right.
Follow me. No.
Follow me. All right, so everyone. All right, Varen's like, gather around. And he sought the void. Sought the void. Is there anything that you wanted to comment on before we get to this tiny scene here, Todd?
I love how like Uno.
Dos?
Yeah. You hear a curse from Uno. He's like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
Fucking light, and then Matt like makes a joke or something. We don't hear it.
He's like, hey, a Shonarian and a tinker walk into a bar, and I was like, fuck.
I would have loved. I want to know what Matt said. It's like, damn it.
Oh,
What was the
Kayla, I
snicker?
hope you're saying your name right. Kayla. Please like and subscribe. Oh, come back. This is great fun. We are gathering around. So yeah, we have right now for you. A lot of time and effort has been put into making this, guys. So let's sit back and relax. I'll give you a little second and grab a toddy, grab a hottie, go potty.
Yeah, our collaboration with Malkier Talks and the music by Hermit Convention.
Yes.
And here we go. This is
Nice.
the infamous flicker scene.
The iron lock spun across the farmhouse floor, and Rand dropped the hot tea kettle as a huge figure with ram's horns on its head loomed in the doorway, with the darkness of winter night behind it. "Run!" Tam shouted. His sword flashed, and the Trolloc toppled, but it grappled with Tam as it fell, pulling him down. More crowded in at the door, black-mailed shapes of human faces distorted with muzzles and beaks and horns, oddly curved swords stabbing at Tam as he tried to struggle to his feet, spiked axes swinging, red blood on steel. "Father!" Rand screamed, clawing his belt knife from its sheath. He threw himself over the table to help his father, and screamed again as the thirst sword ran through his chest. Blood bubbled up into his mouth, and a voice whispered in his head. "I have won again, Theron." Flicker. Rand struggled to hold the symbol, dimly aware of Veren's voice. is not. The power flooded Flicker. Rand was happy after he married Egwene and tried to not let the moods take him. The times when he thought there should be something more, something different. News of the world outside came into the Two Rivers with peddlers and merchants come to buy wool and tobacco. Always news of fresh troubles, of wars and false dragons everywhere. There was a year when neither merchants nor peddlers came, and when they returned the next, they brought word that Arthur Hawkwind's armies had come back, or their descendants at least. The old nations were broken, it was said, and the world's new masters, who used chained Aes Sedai in their battles, had torn down the White Tower and salted the ground where TAVERN had stood. There were no more Aes Sedai. It made little difference in the Two Rivers. Crops still had to be planted, sheep sheared, lambs tended. Tam had grandsons and granddaughters to dandle on his knee before he was laid to rest beside his wife, and the old farmhouse grew new rooms. Egwene became wisdom, and most thought that she was better than even the old wisdom Nynaeve Almira had been. It was as well she was, for her cures that worked so miraculously on others were only just able to keep Rand alive from the sickness that constantly seemed to threaten him. His moods grew worse, blacker, and he raged that this was not what was meant to be. Egwene grew frightened when the moods were on him, for strange things sometimes happened when he was at his bleakest. Lightning storms she had not heard listening to the wind, wildfires in the forest. But she loved him and cared for him and kept him sane, though some muttered that Rand al'Thor was crazy and dangerous. When she died, he sat alone for long hours by her grave, tears soaking his grey-flecked beard. His sickness came back, and he wasted. He lost the last 2 fingers on his right hand, and 1 on his left. His ears looked like scars, and men muttered that he smelled of decay. His blackness deepened. Yet when the dire news came, none refused to accept him at their side. Trollocs and Thades and things undreamed of had burst out of the Blight, and the world's new masters were being thrown back for all the powers they wielded. So Rand took up the bow he had just fingers enough left to shoot, and limped with those who marched north to the River Taryn, men from every village, farm, and corner of the Two Rivers, with their bows and axes and boar spears and swords that had lain rusting in attics. Rand wore a sword too, with a heron on the blade that he had found after Tam died, though he knew nothing of how to use it. Women came too, shouldering what weapons they could find, marching alongside the men. Some laughed, saying that they had this strange feeling they had done this before. And at the Terran, the people of the Two Rivers met the invaders. Endless ranks of Trollocs led by nightmare Thades beneath a dead black banner that seemed to eat the light. Rand saw that banner and thought the madness had taken him again, for it seemed that this was what he had been born for, to fight that banner. He sent every arrow at it, straight as his skill and the void would serve, never worrying about the Trollocs forcing their way across the river, or the men and women dying to either side of him. It was one of those Trollocs that ran him through, for it loped howling for blood deeper into the Two Rivers. As he lay on the bank of the Taryn, watching the sky seem to grow dark at noon, breath coming over slowly, he heard a voice say, "I have won again, Theron." Flicker. The arrow in the circle contorted into parallel, wavy lines, and he fought it back again. Theron's voice, "Right, something." The power raged. Flicker. Tam tried to console Rand when Egwene took sick and died just a week before their wedding. Nynaeve tried too, but she was shaken herself, since for all her skill she had no idea what it was that had killed the girl. Rand had sat outside Egwene's house while she died, and there seemed to be nowhere in Emond's Field he could go that he did not still hear her screaming. He knew he could not stay. Tam gave him a sword with a heron-marked blade, and though he explained little of how a shepherd in the Two Rivers had come by such a blade, he taught Rand how to use it. On the day Rand left, Tam gave him a letter he said might get Rand taken into the army of Ilion, and he hugged him and said, "I've never had another son, or wanted another. Come back with a wife like I did, if you can, boy, but come back in any case." Rand had his money stolen in Baerlon, though, and his letter of introduction, and almost his sword, and he met a woman called Min, who told him such crazy things about himself, that he finally left the city to get away from her. Eventually his wanderings brought him to Caemlyn, and there his skill with the sword earned him a place in the Queen's Guards. Sometimes he found himself looking at the daughter heir Elaine, and at such times he was filled with odd thoughts that this was not the way things were supposed to be, that there should be something more to his life. Elaine did not look at him, of course. She was married to a Taryn prince, though she did not seem happy in it. Rand was just a soldier, once a shepherd from a small village so far toward the western border that only lines on a map any longer truly connected it to Andor. Besides, he had a dark reputation as a man of violent moods. Some said he was mad, and in ordinary times perhaps not even his skill with the sword would have kept him in the guard. But these were not ordinary times. False dragons sprang up like weeds. Every time one was taken down, 2 more proclaimed themselves, or 3, till every nation was torn by war. And Rand's star rose, for he had learned the secret of his madness, a secret that he knew he had to keep, and did. He could channel. There were always places, times, in a battle when a little channeling, not big enough to be noticed in the confusion, could make luck. Sometimes it worked, this channeling, and sometimes not, but it worked often enough. He knew he was mad, and he did not care. A wasting sickness came on him, and he did not care about that either, and neither did anyone else. For word had come that Arthur Hawkwind's armies had returned to reclaim the land. Rand led 1,000 men when the Queen's Guard crossed the Mountains of Mist. He never thought of turning aside to visit the 2 rivers. He seldom thought of the 2 rivers at all anymore. And he commanded the Guard when the shattered remnants retreated back across the mountains. The length of Andor he fought and fell back, amid hordes of fleeing refugees, until at last he came to Caemlyn. Many of the people of Caemlyn had fled already, and many counselled the army to retreat further. But Elaine was queen now, and vowed she would not leave Caemlyn. She would not look at his ruined face, scarred by his sickness, but he could not leave her, and so what was left of the Queen's guards prepared to defend the Queen while her people ran. The power came to him during the battle for Caemlyn, and he hurled lightning and fire among the invaders, and split the earth under their feet. Yet the feeling came again too, that he had been born for something else. For all he did, there were too many of the enemy to stop, and they also had those who could channel. At last a lightning bolt hurled Rand from the palace wall, broken, bleeding and burned. And as his last breath rattled in his throat, he heard a voice whisper, "I have won again, LeafCast." Flicker. Rand struggled to hold the void as it quivered under the hammer blows of the world flickering. To hold the one symbol as 1,000 of them darted among the surface of the void. He struggled to hold on to any one symbol. "It's wrong," Verin screamed. The power was everything. Flicker, 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 flicker. He was a soldier, he was a shepherd, he was a beggar and a king. He was a farmer, gleeman, sailor, carpenter. He was born, lived and died an Aiel. He died mad, he died rotting, he died of sickness, accident, age. He was executed, and multitudes cheered his death. He proclaimed himself the Dragon Reborn and flung his banner across the sky. He ran from the power and hid. He lived and died never knowing. He held off the madness and sickness for years. He succumbed between 2 winters. Sometimes Moraine came and took him away from the 2 rivers, alone, or with those of his friends who had survived Winter Night. Sometimes she did not. Sometimes other Aes Sedai came for him. Sometimes the Red Aja. Egwene married him. Egwene, stern-faced in the stole of the Amyrlin seat, led the Aes Sedai who gentled him. Egwene, with tears in her eyes, plunged a dagger into his heart, and he thanked her as he died. He loved other women, married other women, Elaine and Min, and a fair-haired farmer's daughter met on the road to Caemlyn. And women he had never seen before, he lived those lives. 100 lives, more, so many he could not count them. And at the end of every life, as he lay, dying, as he drew his final breath, a voice whispered in his ear, "I have won again, LeafCast. Flicker, 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 flicker."
Woo-wee.
Heavy. No.
Ryan, you're muted.
Oh, I love how you use the word heavy. That's your signature word.
I couldn't resist.
Oh, yeah. Bravo. Thank you, Mandarv. Yes, that was goosebumps, spine tingling.
Rob could narrate my life story and it would sound interesting.
Anytime. Yeah, anytime, Rob.
Rob, Hermit Convention, well done, lads and theys.
Hermit Convention. Fantastic
I mean, that was
score.
a 10-minute musical piece that Craig composed. He was telling me he had 22 different tracks he was bouncing around trying to get the
and
mixes right.
they shifted based on the flicker, and
He had a time stamped out and everything.
it was beautiful.
Job well done,
Yeah.
Craig.
It was Philip Glass.
It's Philip Craig. No.
So Craig, I'm sorry, Craig. Blah.
Todd.
Todd,
Dictate,
tell me.
pronounce this.
Tell me.
Just kidding.
Talk to me. Talk to me about this whole thing.
Oh man, there's so much to talk about. I mean,
Right.
there's so many parts I love about this, and just thinking about all the possible worlds that he lived, all the lives that he lived. Oh wait, did I just pause right there? Shoot.
Just
Yeah, it's
for-
okay. No, I heard you. We heard you.
Yeah, just all the lives that he lived. It's so rich and just speaks to the multiverse that Robert Jordan's, crafting, in this world building, which is so complex, and it makes you think about just like what world is this story happening in? Like, it's so complex and so many layers. Love it.
Here's an interesting thing.
Cheers.
When you look at the very first flicker scene that Rand experiences, he's back in the farmhouse. The lock spin.
Yeah.
I'll read it here. The iron lock spun across the farmhouse floor, and Rand dropped the hot tea kettle as a huge
right
figure
back.
of Rand force.
Right back to Winter Night. Just
Right,
so cool.
but what did Rand actually do?
He tries to save his father.
He threw in real
Because didn't he
life.
throw? Yeah,
He threw the hot
kettle.
tea. He threw the hot kettle at the Trolloc, and
right.
and it apparently allowed Tam Thord enough time to draw his sword. In this little, and it's very small paragraph thing, the Trollocs come in and quickly overcome Tam, and Rand dies trying to get his little belt knife out of his pants or whatever.
Yeah, gargling
Just-
with blood.
And the only difference, it seems, was that he didn't throw the tea kettle. So to that end, do you think that these are all just, if there was a different decision made, if there was a different action, these are actual worlds that would have happened, with that they are realities, they're just the worlds of what ifs and all that shit?
Yeah.
Like multiverse
They're-
stuff?
Yeah, this is multiverse chaos theory. They talk about the chaos of numbers, I think, and like these are possibilities with every single decision that's made, which gets into fractal kind of, the whole thing.
Varen
about
does mention,
fractals.
the chaos of numbers.
And it's just so mind bending, you could go so many places with that.
Ian is a man after my own heart.
Choice.
Love it.
Hey, we should
Quote,
name a
unquote.
chapter after that.
Quote unquote choices.
Well, yeah, we should name a chapter called Choices. That would be
what's-
unique.
Yeah. What's really cool though? What's really cool? If you piece together all the things Varen is saying in between these worlds when she's talking to Rand, it's like a sentence.
Do tell.
Yeah. I pieced it out here, so it's like
what highlight.
Okay.
so yeah, between each world, Varen talking to Rand. Something is not right. Something is wrong. Varen screams.
Yes.
Yeah, like,
In between
So,
the
like-
flickers, yes.
and this is like a conversation Varen and Rand have that takes place over 4 months. That's one sentence. I was thinking about that, like,
That's awesome. Yep. So, do you think
so
like
freaking
this,
cool.
is this the first time Varen has ever cracked? Right? Like,
Yeah, she definitely.
was it I feel like this is the first time she might have ever been like afraid of in her life. Like the way she was acting was so un-Varen like.
And she screams.
Yeah, and everyone gets fucked up by this. Rand is like face down on a stone. He looks. Baron is like laid out on her back, crawls to her hands and knees and gets up. Uno's puking in the corner.
Hey, well, I'll tell you though. I mean, if I'm when I'm having a psychedelic experience, I'm usually just laying there.
Yeah, that's what it was, huh?
I'm usually just laying there. Like everyone else is like wanting to run. Like I'm like, no, bring it on, baby. All right, go on.
I've been chilling. Yep.
Chilling like a villain.
What about Ingtar though? Isn't he like have a sword in it?
Yeah, he needed. So it's an interesting what.
Yeah. Like if Ingtar's cat came up and tried to rub it on his leg, he would have fucking sliced it in half.
Dude, totally.
No, this is the worst day of their lives, over and over again. But on a bigger level, like how cool is it that, if you want to build up an antagonist, if you want to build up, a contender, how about making you die and have him laugh at you 1,000 times?
Dude,
and then you have to go face that fucker later after he just showed that he could just fucking do it easily and laugh at you, any lifetime you have.
Well, let's talk about dying that many times too. God.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's
gotta be hard. It's gotta be hard.
Yeah. Again, DMT allows you to, to feel, experience certain things, but yeah, nothing like this.
So let me get to your Ingtar. I found the quote here, and I found it a little interesting. It says, quote, "This Shinarian gave a start when she touched his arm and looked at her with frantic eyes. I walk in the light," he said hoarsely. "I will find the Whore of Valir and pull down Child Ghoul's power. I will." She says, "Of course you will," she said soothingly. She took his face in his hands.
She gave FaceTime. She FaceTimed him.
She FaceTimed him, and he drew a sudden breath.
Ingtar.
It says, quote, no, here's where I was building to. Come on, that's a funny line, though. But abruptly recovering from whatever had held him. Abruptly recovering from whatever had held him, except that memory still lay in his eyes. So, guys, have you ever been to like a hypnotist and there's like people in the audience that get weeded out with them as well? So there's like 10 people on the stage and there's like 4 or 5 people in the audience who are starting to like get itchy when the other person gets itchy and stuff. And the hypnotist afterwards has to come and like talk them down. So I've seen it before where like a hypnotist, like after like they bring like people from the audience who are still like fucking zoned out, and the hypnotist like individually talks them down from their weirdo state.
I'm sorry, Dan. I actually have been hypnotized publicly. I was on stage at, I think it was Knott's Berry Farm during Halloween.
Wow.
And I got hypnotized, and he had convinced me that my penis is like so large. It was like
wait, what?
You're not supposed to remember though, Ryan. Then you weren't truly hypnotized. You were just unleashing your inner id. This was your id.
Nope.
He just gave you the suggestion. He said, "Look at that dick," and you're like, "Yeah, buddy."
Either way, it was 20 feet long, and then he did this thing where like he like jumped on it, and like I fell to the ground because I thought he just like crushed my wiener.
You're like,
it was like yeah, wow.
This is for real.
You're not supposed to remember though, really. Like
no, they could say you will not remember or you will remember. That's their command.
Ryan. What happens if I say the word 17?
Is this the trigger?
Yeah. Word? If they didn't talk you out of it, then it's always there. Ah, man, they just implanted them.
I think Dangerman's getting it.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, Wheel of Time. So this is what happened. They're all recovering from a hard hallucinogenic experience. Varen talks down Ingtar.
Yeah.
Ingtar has a sword in his hand. He's like, God, fuck. Matt is like, clings to Rand on his hands and knees. He's like, bro, I would never betray you. You got to believe that, right? And he's like, yeah, I totally do. Perrin looks like he was trying to tear his eyeballs out.
I like Loyal. Loyal's sprawled out, wide-eyed, and stunned.
His pupils are so big right there still. They look like Ryan's eyes.
Hey, I have a condition.
Loyal, right.
So they all kind of recover. Varen's like, they're like, well, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? Varen's like, yep, we're on Toman Head. I've seen the stone, but bro, we lost time. You shouldn't have done it. What'd you do? Rand, what'd you do, man? Come on. You didn't have to wait. What'd you do, Rand? I told you not to like do it all the way. I thought I told you, right?
Todd, thoughts?
Yeah, Todd, what do you think? That was a good Varen right there, by the way.
I don't know. Well, I mean,
think it was.
It was like a panicked Varen.
It was. Yeah,
I feel like you gotta imagine she's a little girthier than that.
It was.
Think about the girth. She's plumper than
Brown.
That doesn't matter. It was Varen as if she was an actress from Grey's Anatomy.
All right, so Todd, thoughts? Varen freaking out.
You shouldn't have done it all yourself. There you go.
Yeah, brown. She's a brown Aja, so she's earthier. I agree with Ryan. Earthier, more hippie.
You shouldn't have done it all yourself.
More.
Like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, first she like convinces him to roll the dice. She knows he has no fucking idea what's going on, and all of a sudden she's berating him. You're like, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have brought us here. We're 4 months late. Why did you do that? It's like, Jesus, lady, you know why you're a brown. Come on,
lady.
Google it.
Well, I do want to ask you, Todd. So Varen does have an interesting reaction. She says here, quick. Varen gave herself a shake and looked at him. Does it surprise you that your life might go differently if you made different choices or different things happen to you? Though I never thought I would. Well, the important thing is we're here. Give me your
Todd.
What was she gonna say? Come on, Todd.
I would love to know what she's gonna say.
How about a best case scenario and a worst case scenario?
Yeah. Give us some options.
She's like, I never thought I'd be a green Aja. Maybe she had like a green Aja dream or dream.
Where she was just getting like many men.
She's like
just railed.
She's like 20 warders. Yeah, 20 warders. Like
just living her best life.
I never thought I would like dick so much, huh?
All right. Well, the master of the deck is watching. Maybe she's getting some ideas from this.
I've often wondered what she today, but a few times today, it came into my head. What did she never thought that she would do? Never thought I would like. Well, never mind.
Skydive?
Yeah, skydiving. Yeah, that's better than what I was gonna say.
I never thought I'd become a .comer. All right. Yeah, one lifetime she's like a CEO. She's Mark Zuckerberg. One lifetime she's like, I never thought I'd like ruin the world through my greed.
I never thought I would actually want a BMW. No, I don't drive a BMW. So yeah, Toman Head. They're on Toman Head. They're late, baby. It is like late August, or I'm sorry, autumn. AUG, AUT. Why do we need the AU in both autumn and August? It is confusing. I'm sure everyone does this on a daily basis. They confuse the two.
All right, so Master of the Deck says, I think Varen never thought she would have children, but epic amounts of dick checks out.
All right, well, okay. Yeah, children. Yeah, I can see children.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's adorable.
Yeah,
That's adorable.
little brown children.
All right, so Varen goes around healing everyone. She's giving FaceTime to everyone.
Little brownies.
She's like, hey, you up? She's FaceTiming everyone. Except for Rand. Rand says, I don't need no Aes Sedai help.
Yeah, and he blows on his pistol and puts it in his holster.
Yeah.
No, Ma, I ain't drinking. No.
What? Keep your dirty Aes Sedai hands off my face, would you? I just went through some stuff. I still need my space. It's nothing about you. It's just me.
It's just me and Tam.
That trip gave him a Texas accent. He's like, I don't know where it came from, but I kind of like it. I think I'm gonna roll with it.
Varen, you me.
Varen.
It's like, Rand.
Roll. Let's
Rand.
roll.
Rand, you have a handlebar. You have a handlebar mustache now, Rand. What?
Rand, why are you walking funny, Rand?
Listen, bud. Listen, Rand.
God,
I don't need you, and I don't need any Aes Sedai, okay?
I think it's just long enough to not be a Hitler stash. I think we're good. It's very close though.
Dude.
Very close. But add to that, please. Sooner than later, buddy. Sooner than later.
That's better, right?
I thought you had 5 of them. All right. Oh, there you go.
I like it.
Pathetic stash. Look at that.
Hey. My stash is kind of
hey.
adhesive doesn't really work so well anymore. I don't know.
I think I see him more as like an Italian chef. Anyways.
Look
all right,
at
are we
it,
ready
Jeff.
for is it break time? It's break time, right?
Oh yeah.
I think it's break time. Everyone fucking has the most traumatic experience of their life.
The
And
spear is broken.
That's better, Dan. Do the Drew Brees. All right.
Oh yeah. Rand. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, hey,
Oh
Varen.
no! Finally, competition.
Varen, why don't you fuck off, would you?
Hey
Fuck you and fuck off.
I don't need you. I got
God
this
damn
stash.
God damn it, I look good. Boys, I look good.
All right.
I'm liking what I'm seeing, boy. Oh.
Oh no!
I fell.
Oh no! Don't go there. All right, so let's take a 10-minute break. I've decided to actually just play the entire new video we posted for the 10-minute break. Dan, why not? I have nothing else better to do. So this is our new top 5 ways the Eye of the World would have been changed had George
this is
R.
great.
Martin written it. So this is our
that's about
new
10 minutes, right?
It's a new video format. It's almost exactly 10 minutes. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you haven't seen it already, if you have, go make love to your wives and husbands.
You're gonna make love, and then come back and
It's
see
really
it.
good.
All right, go pee.
It's really good.
Go pee. All right, let's go big. Boom. And then, here we go. This is our YouTube.
Did you know that Robert Jordan and George R.R. Martin shared a connection?
Did you know that in 1998, Robert Jordan's New Spring was first published alongside George R.R. Martin's novella The Hedge Knight in Robert Silverberg's Legends fantasy anthology?
Did you know that George R.R. attributed his success to Robert Jordan and the cover quote he provided when Game of Thrones was first published?
Did you know that George R.R. Martin penned a memorial to Jordan upon his death in 2007?
Did you know that Robert Jordan sent a letter to Georgie Poo's editor to congratulate her on the decision to make a Song of Ice and Fire longer than a trilogy?
Crazy, right? But have you ever wondered what Robert Jordan's The Eye of the World would have been like if George R.R. Martin wrote it? We most certainly have, and it sounds like it's time for our new segment called List Off!
Yeah, it's hard to do. I wish I had a third arm. I got overheated from Ian right there.
Moraine wasn't lying when she said she is seeking stories that she knows.
What part of the book?
Okay, so like
We're outside of White Bridge right now. I'm like hiding out. I found this wall.
Ryan, my number one change that George R.R. Martin would have made to the Eye of the World involves Perrin. When he engages those two white cloaks and kills them with his axe.
Just a flesh wound.
After they kill Hopper. If George R.R. Martin had written this, he would have had Perrin kill those white cloaks with his teeth.
You turned yourself into a dog.
I think that he would have snarled, grabbed them by the throat, and ripped it out by his face.
Ow! Quit it.
He would be standing there, straddled by a wolf or two.
This man's got nards.
Blood dripping down his chin before he got hit by the axe. This bloodlust would have been a reoccurring theme that happens for Perrin throughout the series, where he has to fight off his taste for human blood.
Strong point there, Brother Dan. Now, my number one way that I believe that George R. R. Martin would have changed the Eye of the World would be that we would not know who the Dragon Reborn is at the end of the book.
A delicious whodunit after this.
In fact, the three boys will all believe that they themselves are the Dragon Reborn, as there will be people influencing them to believe such. Why are they influencing them? We won't know. Are these people good? Are they bad? We'll have to figure that out. But I believe that by the end of Eye of the World, the three Emmonsfielders would each individually believe that they are the Dragon Reborn.
I am the dragon.
The reader would not know yet who the real one is.
Ryan, my number two change that George R.R. Martin would have made to the Eye of the World involves Matt and the ruby-hilted dagger. So when he got this dagger from Shadar Logoth, it started to infest him with evil. I think this evil would have been more manifest and would have resulted in a situation where Matt makes a go at Moraine.
Oh no, he didn't.
And tries to kill her. Lan would have stepped in and to defend Moraine, would have cut Matt's ear off.
And go.
And Moraine would have healed the ear onto Matt. However, as Moraine is not a yellow, I believe that Matt would have hearing damage in that ear the entire series, and this would be a reoccurring theme for Matt as he goes on.
All right, so for my number two, I'm going to talk about Loyal. Yes, Loyal. There's going to be a scene when he's leaving the Queen's Blessing with the group, and he's going to finger his satchel, and he's going to suddenly run back in. He's going to say, I lost the book. I lost the book. He's going to go back in by himself. He's going to return shortly afterwards, and he's going to be lamenting, I've lost the book. Rand's going to notice several times that Loyal has not mentioned the book since having lost it. To make things more intriguing, there will be a scene where Loyal is lamenting the loss of the Ogier numbers, and he's going to talk about how the Ogiers aren't able to repopulate the species like they used to.
Oh, gross. I don't want to hear about that.
One of the reasons why the elders want him to come home is for him to start populating.
Do I have to?
And Rand's going to feel an energy coming from Loyal that he had not previously experienced before.
Ryan, number three on my list of the changes George R.R. Martin would have made to the Eye of the World involves Rand himself. When he enters Andor and is sitting on the wall in order to get a better view of Logain, he falls into the royal garden
Humpty Dumpty.
and is actually apprehended by guards and taken before the Queen Morghese and her advisor Elida. If George R.R. Martin had wrote this, Rand not only would have been whipped for his transgressions, but also thrown into the darkest cells. He would have stayed there for at least a month. His jailer would have been cruel.
You're a monster.
He would have been fed only dirty water and stale bread. And at one point, he would have had to capture and kill a rat and eat it in order to sustain himself.
Thinks he's Rambo.
Brother Dan, as your list grows, your arguments are stronger. But listen to my number three change. Chapter 41, Old Friends and New Enemies. She will claim that Moraine's healing lasted just long enough for the group to leave Emmonsfield, and that he takes a sudden turn for the worse. Moraine is genuinely surprised by this news.
Good, strong hands, don't they?
And Nynaeve uses this moment to convince the Emmonsfielders to come back. Moraine actively loses the group. Everyone starts packing up and is furious with her when suddenly a Fade will enter the room, grab Nynaeve, and Moraine will abracadabra Zanzibar, or cat toss the cradle, cat on hot stone, whatevers.
Oh, meow.
And they will save Nynaeve and the group, and thereby winning the group back to their house.
Ryan, the number 4 change that I think that George R.R. Martin would make to the Eye of the World involves the ways. I think Mashin Chin is scary, but I think that the ways are large enough that there would have been something else living down there. A tree, an ancient tree that is connected to the Ogier in some way, maybe a race of ancient people, perhaps a mushroom forest of doom. There would have been something else besides Mashin Chin, and I think George R.R. would have made it a little bit more sinister.
My number 4 change would be this. In the aftermath of the Beltane massacre, Lan and Ran are scurrying out of the room, and they encounter Moraine and the angry mob. She does her amazing speech. Walla walla walla, shish cam boom. Everyone is cowed. Everyone's going, oh my god. And they start, the crowd is shifting, right? But then Senbui walks up.
Yes, Mr. Thatch.
And he points out to the crowd that Moraine has actually taken some of Patton Fane's fireworks, tied them to the ends of her staff, and used that to make those fiery displays. And the crowd turns suddenly. Angry, furious, they charge, and Lan and Moraine have to cut their way free. It is a total disaster.
The horror! The horror!
Talk about bloody congers and bloody coplins.
I shall compose a funeral dirge.
Oh, and Senbui survives.
Brian, the number 1 change I think George R.R. Martin would have made to the Eye of the World involves Winter Night and the attack of the Trollocs on the 2 rivers. I believe that there would have been a beloved character or 2 that would have perished in that attack. In my estimation, I think that Mistress Alvear and her sweet, sweet honey cakes
Buns.
would have died, as well as Mistress Luhan. I don't believe that she would have killed a Trolloc with a frying pan.
So that's my frying pan.
I think she would have been eaten alive. Bran would have come across one or both of their corpses as he was crossing the wine spring in order to talk to Moraine. I also think that this provides a much stronger impetus for not only Perrin, but also Egwene to leave the village, not only under the guise of adventure, but also some sort of vengeance and justice.
Brother Don, are you ready for my final and most important entry into this amazing list off we're doing? My number 5 way that George R.R. would have changed the Eye of the World, it goes like this. At the end of the book, we are treated to a passage, and we return to the wind that you see in the beginning of the book. The wind swoops down from a cold ocean. It is nighttime. The wind travels up a side of a mountain. We are introduced to a large tower, dark tower at night. And the wind slides up the tower wall through a portico. We enter a gigantic chamber, an impossibly large chamber with oily black walls. Just an empty room. And it is empty save for one thing, and that is a woman huddled on the ground, chained. She is bedraggled. She is beaten down. She's barely alive, and the wind moves her hair off her face, and we see that it is Rand's mother. We don't know her name yet, but she is holding a thorny rose stem with a white blossom. The wind continues up and up, and we see Ishamael standing over her, laughing.
Let us know what you think. Put your comments in the chat below. Who do you think had the best list? And let us know what other changes you believe George R.R. would have made had he written The Eye of the World. This is super fun, guys, and we're going to be doing this for each book of the series. If you like the Wheel of Time content, then please press the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Also, please consider being a Patreon member, where you get early access to videos and other perks. Remember that supporting your Wheel of Time content creators is truly following the way of the Leaf. We love you, and we're sorry.
Side stash no longer.
No, didn't suit me.
He's back. There he is. Good. Very intriguing. You're fine.
I'll just go monobrow.
No, you're okay. Okay. Anthony Davis joined the our live stream.
Power brow.
Dude, power brow. Inktar would like that shit.
All right. So, Dan, are we going to go into the clip right away, or do you want to introduce it?
No, we're just having a multimedia extravaganza. Ryan saw that Rob had done such a beautiful job narrating something that he put something together as well.
Awesome.
All right, so yes,
hide the kids.
Yeah, hide your kids, hide your wife. This is going to get a little interesting. So when I made an appearance on Twatcast, we were discussing these chapters. This is many months ago. I don't know what episode it was. You can find it. But I produced this for my appearance on their show, and it is a super funny adult version of the practice scene that we've been experiencing. So let me, almost ready. All right. Practice. Here we go.
Sitting cross-legged on her bed in her white dress, Egwene
made her hands rub furiously on her crotch.
She was not supposed to do this without at least one of the accepted to supervise, but Nynaeve, glaring and striding up and down in front of the small fireplace, did after all wear the serpent ring given to the accepted, and her white dress had the colored rings encircling the hem, even if she was not allowed to try to teach anyone yet. And Egwene had found over these last 13 weeks that she could not resist. She knew how easy it was.
Orgasm.
Now, she could always feel it there, waiting for her, like the smell of perfume or the feel of silk, drawing her, drawing her. And once she did touch it, she could rarely stop.
Masturbating.
Or at least trying to. She failed almost as often as she succeeded, but that was only another spur to keep on. It often frightened her. How much she wanted to
masturbate
frightened her, and how drab and dreary she felt when she was not
masturbating
compared to when she was. She wanted to drink it all in, despite the cautions about burning herself out, and that wanting frightened her most of all. Sometimes she wished she had never come to Tar Valon, but the fright could not make her stop for long, any more than the fear of being caught by an Aes Sedai or by any of the accepted beside Nynaeve. It was safe enough here, though, in her own room. Min was there, sitting on the three-legged stool, watching her, but she knew Min well enough now to know Min would never report her. She thought she was lucky to have made 2 good friends since coming to Tar Valon. It was a little windowless room, as all novices' rooms were. 3 short paces took Nynaeve from wall to white-plastered wall. The tiny fire on the narrow hearth handily kept the first chill of approaching autumn at bay, though Egwene was sure it would not serve so well when winter came. A small and her belongings hung neatly on a row of pegs on the wall, or sat on the short shelf above the table. Novices were usually kept too busy to spend time in their rooms, but today was a free day. Only the third, she and Nynaeve, had come to the White Tower. Ailes was making calf eyes at Galad today while he was working with the warders, Min said, rocking the stool on 2 legs.
Her hands
faltered for an instant. She can look at whoever she wants, Egwene said casually. I can't imagine why I would be interested. No reason, I suppose. He is awfully handsome if you don't mind him being so rigid. Very nice to look at, especially with his shirt off.
Her hands rubbed
furiously. I certainly have no desire to look at Galad, with or without his shirt. I shouldn't tease you, Min said contritely. I'm sorry for that. But you do like to look at him. Don't grimace at me like that.
Floating
and
Min.
So does nearly every
90.
woman in the White Tower who isn't a red. I've seen Aes Sedai down at the practice yards when he's working forms, especially greens. Checking on their warders, they say. But I don't see so many when Galad isn't there. Even the cooks and maids come out to watch him.
Her hands
stopped dead, and for a moment Egwene stared at them.
You didn't change that many words, Ryan.
Nope. Robert Jordan's an absolute horrific perv.
Enjoy writing that.
We love him. We love him for it. No kink shaming.
Well, bravo, I guess, Ryan. Yay, bravo!
I guess. How dare you? I guess. Oh my god! You're crying. Sorry. Cried in a while.
All right. So, Min, Egwin, and Nynaeve are just chilling out in Egwin's room. Egwin's room. You guys ever been like?
Egwin's room?
In college? No, like in a college. You know.
Oh yeah, man. Like
there's the
far like later than I should have been probably.
There's the room that you go and like everyone hangs out in the dorm. You know, it's like, all right, yeah. Maybe your roommate's a drag. Maybe they just have better records. Maybe I don't know, but everyone just kind of goes to. So Egwin is that room.
You mean the bathroom?
No,
it's like the common room.
The cool dorm. No, the cool dorm. The dorm that has like, you're like, oh,
all the weed, all the drugs,
look at
all the cool posters,
the strobe light, the glow dark, the blue light posters, black light posters.
The one with the best, the one with the best music collection or CD collection at that point. Really,
they're like, you saw Flaming Lips? You're like, yeah, twice.
No,
Josh, come on. Flicka. So they're just chilling. They're just kind of chilling, doing a little Galad talk.
Jesus, is amazing. I'm sorry. These are all. So I believe she found North Harbor. She must be the herbal master.
Harbor master.
Oh yeah, so yeah, Village Mattress wants to know that if you buy a mattress from him, it will not be that squeaky. He guarantees it. That's the Christopher guarantee.
Yes. So they just gossip a bit, more or less. They talk about Rand. Apparently, Nynaeve kicked someone's ass.
Oh yeah.
Says, quote, that's skinny accepted. Oh, by the way, Ryan, don't we have
we have so many. Yeah, we're so disorganized.
Let's do that.
We're so jam packed. Yeah, we got to pronounce this. Are you ready?
Todd,
get ready. Settle in. Todd, pronounce this. What?
Anala Sedai.
Okay. Todd, pronounce this. What are you doing, Dan?
No, sorry.
Irilla.
Okay. Irilla.
No, I'm just
I really like you, girl. I really like you a lot.
Irilla.
Princess.
Leandrin Sedai.
All right. These are
all?
That's it.
All right. So Nynaeve got insulted by says that, quote, that skinny accepted Irella. Told her she was as clumsy as a cow and had half the talent, and Nynaeve clouded her ear.
Yeah, what's like clout? It's like so she just like smacked her like
a cup, like you cup your hand, you just slap the ear and it ruptures the eardrum. If you don't have a yellow within like a day or two, it will never be fixed. They can't hear from the ear ever again. They're ringing tinnitus.
I have tinnitus from being clouded in my ear.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know if like that's how a clout works. It might just be a punch. I don't know what that. I picture a cuff and a clout or punching.
All right, but like, does that make you like Nynaeve more or less, Todd?
Well, it makes me like her more.
Why?
She's just fiery. She's fiery, you know.
She'll fucking smack a bitch for no reason.
She'll just smack a bitch?
Like, why do you like that? You just want her on your side. Like, if she's not on your side, would you like her?
Probably.
Remember Evans Field Nynaeve with the switch?
No, well, I like her. She's just saucy, and
you're right.
She brings it,
You like angry women. We've talked about this. This is show canon. We haven't. Everyone knows this.
I love angry women. No.
Oh man! All right.
She's fierce though. That's what I like about her, man. She's just like fierce and unrelenting.
Oh hell yeah!
And she fires. She shoots fireballs in the nude. Also, can't forget about that. Remember?
Nope.
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 Oh, we don't remember that.
Nope. Does chat remember this?
Yeah, can chat remind us, Ryan? We're just dumb puppets. When was Nude Nynaeve hurling fireballs? In the meantime, while we're waiting for that, Elaine comes in. Bursts in. Boom. Oh, scares goes.
Oh no, we lost Todd. Oh, he's back.
I'm back. I'm here.
I'm back. Ooh, but
Nynaeve gets so pissed at thinking about clouding her ear because she got sent to Sheriam's study. She got her ass kicked. It's all about power dynamics. Who holds the bigger stick? And if you don't like it, you can just leave, I guess. But I don't know, man. But there's a whole lot of beating of people who are subordinate to you.
The White Tower is brutal.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my God, Todd, you're right. Village Mattress says during her accepted test, nude fireballs. You're correct.
Oh, her accepted test. Okay, yeah,
Thank you.
I forgot about that.
I mean, like you guys. I mean, sorry, like I wasn't, constantly thinking about her being nude. I was more thinking about her, the inner drama of her life or death struggle with this like fantastical being, and you guys just focus on her being nude.
Well, that was there too. Also. Alongside
I'm just calling you out. No. Village, Matt, Todd, you guys are all you're all together.
No, we're just observing. We're observing, everything. The physicality and the mental emotion.
Yes. So whose physicality are you most impressed with?
The Nynaeve's, of course.
Attaboy.
Oh, no! You're in the Nene fan club.
As far as physicality, yeah, she's clouting bitches.
All right, in fuck, marry or kill, would you clearly you're just are you gonna marry a Nynaeve or fuck her?
Oh no! Well, it depends who she's against. I would not marry her.
Options, choices.
I mean, imagine if you don't do the dishes correct. Jesus.
Fireballs.
Just anything. Yeah. or a stick. I think. No. I wouldn't even. I don't know.
I'd kill her. I mean, I'd
kill her.
I'd probably kill her. All right. I just think we lost some fans. Shit. I'll edit this out,
dude. You just We don't.
So they see Elaine saw Logain. Logain is all fucked up. He was sitting on a bench in the inner court crying. He ran when he saw me. I cannot help feeling sorry for him. End quote. Logain's all trashed out. His life is not a happy life. And Egwin's
he doesn't understand the dignity of work.
Well, and Egwin's like, well, I don't want Rand to turn into the same shell of a man,
Oh yeah, she's always thinking about Rand. Logain always reminds her of Rand, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, it makes sense.
Yeah, is Rand going to be impotent too?
Well, we don't know if he's impotent. I mean, maybe
he's unfuckable.
What?
He's clearly unfuckable. Like, that's not sexy at all.
I thought we talked that he was part of their breeding program, and as a result,
you're like into crying. That's they show Caddy. You're right. Yeah, they're just milking him, and he's they're just like breeding him, trying to get like Chandler's. That's okay. I hear you, bro.
All right, cool. Thank you. But you're right. You are right, Todd. This is a fucked up place. They are working. So here's what this chapter has said. The beginning of the chapter said that they had been there for 13 weeks. This was a free day. The only free day they've had, one of 3 since they've been there.
Ouch. Ooh, do the math. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not many.
13 weeks is a quarter of a year. That's 12 free days. That's one free day a month.
Brutal.
I think that the military is even like more lenient than that. Like American U.S. military can like at least go into like towns and like day rape all they want, but like
Hogwarts, man, Hogwarts, you get to walk into the town and go get a butterbeer anytime you want.
yeah,
man.
like underage butterbeer drinking's all over the place.
Yeah, you're a wizard, Harry.
Butterbeer.
Belly up to the bar.
Butterbeer. Oh.
Is that why all the British magicians are all like pudgy?
Huh. Magicians?
It makes sense.
Isn't Harry Potter a magician? Is
He's
Harry
a
Potter a
wizard.
magician? He's a magician. They do
David
magic.
Blaine's a magician. Well, okay. Okay, you're right, I guess.
He's a wizard.
Yeah.
He's a wizard,
Okay.
bruh.
Okay, yeah,
Is
you're
he
right.
a wizard or a magician? Or what? Can a magician be a wizard? Or can a wizard be a magician?
I think you're right. I think Harry Potter could walk into the magic castle and do magic.
All right, Brother Dan, we have not scared Medic 981 away yet. Fucking yeah!
Way to go.
I fucking love you, Medic.
All right, so we get some min
I hope you
viewings.
save lives and support yourself in doing so. Go on.
Indeed. And so we get min viewing. Min viewing is like, oh, well, that's new, huh? They're always kind of pressing Min to view things, it seems. She's like, Elaine says, what do you see, Min? Elaine said, are we all going to be powerful as to die? Or will we spend the rest of our lives washing dishes as novices? Or she's like a Ouija board that they are like just playing board games with. And Min's like, I don't really like playing. I don't like doing this with friends. But she looks and she's like, oh, well, that's new. Danger. You guys are in fucking danger. Huh. I don't know what it means, but yep. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're all in danger.
Danger, 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 danger.
Yeah,
and then
no. And then who walks in?
Leandrin Sedai.
And then what does she offer? An adventure. They literally just got warned about danger, and then this happens, and Eglin's like, I'll go.
Sure.
What?
Oh yeah, me. Oh, Rand. Oh yeah, I'm there. I'll go. No.
Yep.
Yeah, they are in danger, and you might be able to help them. End quote.
Do you think Min should have been like, hey guys, I literally just fucking told you you're in danger?
Yeah, Min's like,
well, she kind of does. She goes, yep. That danger has to do with this trip. She does tell them a little bit later on. Once Leandrin leaves and all the girls come in, they're like, me too. But anyways, yeah, there's danger. Let me see. It said that the trouble that they're in, danger comes from Shio Ghul. They are hunted, as I understand they once were before. If you will come with me, some dangers at least may be eliminated. Do not ask how, for I cannot tell you, but I tell you flatly it is so. Talk to me, Todd. This offer comes from Leandrin. She's like, oh, hey, you guys know Rand, right? They're like, why? Is he in trouble? She's like, as a matter of fact, yes. He is in trouble from Shio Ghul.
well,
Working
first
with
off,
Moraine.
right off the bat, I'm suspicious. Because Leandrin is a red Aja.
You don't like blondes?
No, I love blondes, but red Aja blondes.
Red Aja blondes, yeah, okay. Well, all those braids, Jesus.
All right, so she's
It
a
makes me think
Raja.
of like red blonde head. Or wait,
Blonde redhead?
blonde red. Oh,
What
So-
a great band.
All right, so she has these
Nice,
little
red blonde
ringlets.
head.
She has these little ringlets. Can she be a dreadlock Red Aja?
Ooh,
Dreadlock Red Aja. She's a Buffalo Soldier?
She's a drag.
That sounds nasty.
Aye.
Uh,
Dreadlock Raja is kind of it's kind of awesome. I'm going to stick with that. I was going to say it was a push, but nope, I like it.
I don't know.
All right, so they find out that they're going to Tillman Hall.
I'm suspicious.
All right, so Scott's saying, Mandar's saying, I always wonder the same. Why do they go with Leandrin after Min says danger?
Ooh, right.
And why the fuck does Min go?
Because she wants. You know what she wants. You know what she wants.
She's looking for that Rand. She's looking for that. Hey, cat.
She wants some of that Rand.
Well, Thor's my name.
I'll say it to thee.
I'm the Dragon Reborn.
Say, baby, you want me to get fired by me? You say, baby, you want to get fired by me?
Bellfire! Bellfire!
All right.
All right, so she says that Moraine had sent letters.
This is the greatest way to lose Todd, though. Look at this. That's the best freeze frame we've ever seen.
That's a good one.
God.
That's a good one. She also
mentioned, am I back?
You're back.
Yeah, finally, lower back, upper back.
So let's talk about Leandrin. Leandrin comes in.
Yeah,
she talks about the black. She says that she's kind of working with Moraine. It suggests. It says, quote, though you are not aware of it, Moraine has sent letters to the White Tower concerning you. Moraine said, she worries about you and about your young friends. These boys, they are in danger. Do you wish to help them or leave them to their fate? We also hear that there's Black Aja all around, and they're like, what? I thought you weren't supposed to say that. Nah. And she's like, yep. And they're going to come kill you unless you come with me. And then she's like, all right. She's like, yeah. They're like, fine, we'll go. She goes, don't tell anybody. Pinky swear, bitches. And they're like, all right, we'll pinky swear.
Well, and then Nynaeve even brings it up. Well, once she brings up the Black Aja, we can't trust anybody. We can't ask for advice.
Right.
This is right. It's like Leandrin. Yeah, she's totally playing him. At this point, I was like freaked out. I'm just like, oh my gosh, Red Aja talking about Black Aja. Can't tell anybody.
Yeah. Matt says that's not sus at all.
Yeah. Well, and the first question when she split, she's like, "Fine, you guys are in. Fine, pack your shit. Meet me an hour before dawn. You guys all know what time it is. Don't be a minute after. An hour before dawn. If you're 45 minutes before dawn, I'm gonna split. If you're an hour and 15 minutes before dawn,
yeah." And they're like, "All right, hey." They're like, "Hey, Google."
What time is dawn? Yeah, they look at the farmer's almanac. They're like, Jesus. Baron, you know what time's dawn tomorrow?
Yeah, not Don Nelson. Jesus.
So,
not Don DeLuise.
She's like, all right, fine, bye. She leaves. Bye. They're like, you think she's lying? Nynaeve is like, she's Aes Sedai. I'll wager my best silver pin against a blueberry that every word that she says was true. But I wonder if we heard what we thought we did. The old classic,
Oh, yeah.
You're going to evaluate what you heard, what she said, and all that.
What Tom was talking about, yep.
Oh, go back. Tell me.
Yeah, Tom Maryland was talking about this. It's like, oh, wait, was Tam talking about that? Oh, shit. I can't remember.
Yeah, Tam did.
Tam.
Well, I think Tom did. No, but Tom Maryland did. Tom Maryland. He's always been like, hey, boy, stay away. Don't trust him. Don't trust him as far as you can throw him, and you shouldn't get close enough to throw him in the first place. So,
ooh, yeah.
As soon as Leandrin bolts, men in a lane rush in. Of course, they were spying on a private meeting, by the way. Egwene should have had the ability, and Nynaeve should have had the ability to convey the information as they chose. But that agency was taken away by a little hole in the wall that I bet you they were all just listening. They come rushing in. They're like, fuck yeah, that sounds amazing. I hate the White Tower. I'm going, Min says. Elaine's like, adventure without me? Fuck you. I'm going. They're like, it's pretty dangerous. I don't know if you should. Min's like, danger. I told you. I already told you about danger, dummy.
She's like, my full name is Danger. Fucking shit. No.
But Min also says this. She says, quote, I think she has to come as much as the rest of you, the rest of us. I can see the danger around all of you more clearly now. Not clearly enough to make it out, but I think it has something to do with your deciding to go. Duh. That's why it is clear, because it is more certain.
So,
and I want that Rand.
I know, like, what do you think about that, Todd? Is she right? Like she's seeing the future in a way, but all of a sudden when they decide, she's like, "Oh, got it, boom."
Well, let me also add before you answer, Todd. She says she is linked to. Speaking of Elaine, she's part of it, Nynaeve. Whatever it is, part of the pattern, I suppose. And Aes Sedai would say. What? So yeah. So to Ryan's question,
was the first part of the question?
Yeah. Like, where were you?
It broke up. What was the first part of the question?
A sphincter says what?
You better have an alibi. No.
Yeah.
No. What was the first part of the question though? I didn't catch it.
Okay. So the first part of the question was like, so.
Fucking.
I don't remember. Dan?
I think it was about the danger. Was it about the danger in Min?
Yeah, nope. Min. Ah, shit. Sorry.
Was it about adventure? Adventure and Elaine going?
Move on.
Anyway, all right.
Move on.
Because that's where we're. Yeah. So
sorry.
They start making plans. Guys, this is first part of the drinking game here. It ends with, hold on, Rand, hold on. You wool-headed idiot.
Oh, chug.
Yep. So everyone take a drink because that's, yep. Wool-headed idiot.
I love that. That was so endearing. Hold on, you wool-headed idiot. I'll help you.
We'll kind of rush through this last chapter here. It's called Flight from the White Tower. It has the trefoil leaf. And it's pretty much all four of the women leaving the White Tower stealthily. This is like their you guys ever play video games? This is like their Hitman or their like Assassin's Creed where they like need to go across the courtyard, but if someone kind of sees them, then it gets a little yellow exclamation point, and if they fully see him, then it turns red.
It's red triangle, yeah. And then
red triangle.
Then you
and they go, hey, yeah.
Then you can't get a platinum trophy.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to be detected. Exactly. Well, they get a platinum trophy. They are not detected. They do see an Aes Sedai. The Aes Sedai's name is Ryan. Do we have a
pronunciation?
Yeah.
Process, Todd.
Process.
Takimi Sedai.
All right. A silent A. And then Todd. Process.
Tarloman's Gate.
All right, which is so inappropriate.
Tarloman's Gate.
Why we gotta let's focus on that, right?
All right. So they do see Takima. She's a brown Aja. She teaches them actually history of the White Tower, and they're like, they go down a hallway. Boom! They run into an accepted who's like pulling some red-faced novice by the ear. Guys, have you ever been pulled by your ear?
Nope.
Fuck that! It hurts. It's cartilage. It's cartilage.
It's cartilage.
That's
People, it's cartilage.
I'm telling you, abuse trickles downhill like shit, guys. If it starts at the top, then and Accepted is going to pull a novice's ear instead of walking them respectfully into the whatever the fuck. I don't care. Anyways, so that was Irella. The one, hey, that was Irella, who we saw before, and also Elsa. We know Elsa. She's the one who's always mooning over Rand, who saw them at the.
Do you think
farm.
did Rand marry her?
Oh, yeah.
In one of his lives.
Yeah, one of his lives.
that.
He may have. Yeah.
Chicka Bow Wow, Elsa Althor.
But
Farm girl.
no one recognizes them. They get past adventure. Yay, right? They go down a secret staircase to the stables. Come across what looks like. All right, and I want to talk a little bit about this.
Only a little bit, though.
Todd, they get to the stables. There's a kindly faced man. It says, a pleasant looking fellow with gray in his beard, chewing a straw. Oh, how are you doing, friend?
Like Sam Bowie?
And Nynaeve does what?
Bitch slaps him.
We will have our horses saddled. These two men, find your horse in the lanes. You guys like, there's only supposed to be two of you. Figured that out. But she was still like, she goes,
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, it says, you trot those horses out and saddle them, or you'll have need of Leandrin's healing if she will give it to you.
What the fuck is wrong with her? Like, is
What
magic
the
going?
fuck is wrong with her?
Imagine going out to like the like.
You go to you go to like a restaurant. And
Yes,
you're like,
yes.
I want that table, or I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna fucking beat the shit
You
out
will
of you.
hope that the local hospital has life support systems that will support you for the rest of your life.
Right. She
what
also
I'll do to you.
She goes on to say, "quote No
Also,
doubt."
like and subscribe.
Yeah, the guys like and subscribe. Get those algorithms in, would you? So it says, quote, no doubt you were told to keep this quiet, and that hasn't changed, whether we're 2 or 200. If you think it has, think about what Leandrin will do if you talk about what you were told to keep quiet. And he's like, and Elaine gives him a tip. Elaine's like, thanks for your help, bud. She's like,
she's got the skills.
Spend it all in one place.
yeah. So,
She's
what? Talk to me a little. Yeah. Yeah.
She's like, bing. Hey, bro, go grab a beer with that.
Pleek, pleek.
She's got this. She's got the finesse. Nynaeve is a little too much. A little too hot. Nynaeve, come on.
She comes in hot.
She comes in hot on this.
The guy was a pleasant-looking fellow.
But now that I know that you're into Nynaeve, I'm like, whoa, okay. And everything you say about her is really.
He's like,
It's really interesting, right?
yeah. I'm learning. We are learning more and more about you, Todd.
Oh, there's more to come.
Yeah. Oh,
Keep watching.
I got rags.
Mother says a stick and honey always is better than a stick alone. A stick and honey is just a sticky stick.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Holy
you.
shit.
I wrote that down.
It's like a fly. That's basically like a fly trap.
A sticky stick. All right, so they go through the Tarloman's Gate. They're walking through. No big deal. The river's nice and breezy, but they're going into. So there's another drink. So this ever-evolving drinking game. Whenever we hear the Ogier's stonemasonry seeming natural, or so here, quote. Buildings that looked more like breaking waves or wind-sculpted cliffs or fanciful shells than anything made from stone. Guys, let's have a drink.
To the Ogier.
Clink.
I love it.
All right.
Very organic.
Dan's drinking game is just really a power trip.
Nice. Thank you. I tell you to do it, and you do it. I like it.
Drink, boy. No.
Here's something. So they're walking. They finally see the grove over the cities, and here's something I wanted to actually read. It says, quote, The Grove had neither the same look of a park nor the complete haphazardness of a forest steppe. Rather, it seemed to be the ideal of nature, as if this were the perfect woods, the most beautiful forest that could be. Some of the leaves had already begun to turn, and even the small swaths of orange and yellow and red among the green seemed to Egwin to be exactly the way autumn foliage should look. Awesome. Well done, RJ.
Yes. Very, very beautiful.
Welcome to the Grove, the Ogier Grove. And you can see, and that's what they do.
It's basically they go to Big Sur, right?
They go to Big Sur, yeah. It says also, quote, in the space of 10 strides, they seem to be miles from the nearest town. So maybe it's more like the Muir Woods, Ryan.
You know what? Yeah, we got stories about that.
Yeah. So
we'll say that for patrons.
They're like, okay. So they're in the Nynaeve's like, I know my north. We're in the most north. Boom. Suddenly Leandrin Sedai comes out. She's like, bitch, I told you not to tell anyone. She's like, well, the other girls were like, oh, no. They didn't tell us. We heard. We heard. We didn't mean to, but we were totally listening. So, but we heard. And we want to help her in too. Leandrin says, quote, I had made arrangements for you two to be taken care of, but as you are here, you are here. 4 can make this journey as well as 2.
Ooh, yeah. This is pretty heavy right here, what she gets into.
Yeah, so let's talk about it. So they say, well, what do you mean taken care of? That's a really weird. Hey, Joey, I took care of Vito.
Whoa, hey, yeah.
Hey, where's Vito? Hey, don't worry, he was taken care of.
Yeah, we took care of him.
He was taken care of, and there was nothing we could do about it. But he's taken care of.
Yep.
Did you take care of him?
Read your newspaper tomorrow morning. We took care of him.
Yeah, he's taken care of, and there's nothing we could have done about it. So, she's
he's already dead, and you can't bring him back to life.
Well, tell me, what do you think about her explanation? They're like, what do you mean taken care? She says more or less, she's like, quote, not more or less, I'll just quote it. Child, you and that other are known as friends of these two. Do you not think that those who would question you when they found to be gone? Do you believe the Black Aja would be gentle with you just because you are heir to the throne? Had you remained in the White Tower, you might not have lived the night.
Man, hey. Dude,
what do you think?
Aja, yeah, this, just freaks me out, man. The Black Aja are relentless, just cutthroat. They would just eliminate all possibilities. It's like, them, you talk to them, you're gone. So, yeah, this freaks me out at this point.
And what do you think the odds of that they would have been killed that night?
Pretty good, I guess. But then we're talking about Leandrin. We don't know. She's like a red Aja. How do we know she's a red Aja? She could be the Black Aja. I don't know. She could have been. I think
like black and red is more like maroon, right?
She's a maroon.
Yeah. It's like the eagle or the Eagles uniform. Yeah.
She's a maroon 5 Aja.
She has maroon underneath her red scarf. She's like, bitches, maroon.
What? I'm wearing black negligee.
You didn't see this maroon negligee.
I always keep my red and black shoes on at night. They go in and they go into a gate. Leandrin pulls out what I imagine to be a comically large key to open the gate. I imagine it's huge. They walk through, and boom, there is a way gate.
No way.
She's got the lanterns too.
Way.
No way.
Way.
So way.
So they're like, well, you don't have to go. Maybe if you just hang out here, Black Aja will get you. Ha 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 ha.
Either Black Wind or Black Aja, you choose.
Or you know what? Or maybe I'll get you when I come back. But yeah, you don't have to come. I don't care. They're like, well, but she locked the gate, so they can't get out.
This is the way. She's like, one way or the other. I'm gonna get you.
Min's like, the light burn you, Randall Thor. And we have our final drinking of the night, guys, because Egwin says, Rand, you wool-headed idiot. Why can't you just once get yourself into some kind of trouble that doesn't force me to act like the heroine in a story? Wool-headed idiot gets another drink.
Wool-headed. Oh, my God. I got wool mouth.
That was pretty good, right?
Wool-headed.
I like it there. So they enter the Wicket. So, am I missing anything in your notes here, Todd, that as we're skimming through?
No, you got it, man. You're on point. On point.
Am I on flake? So they
You're
go
on
into the
point
gate.
tonight. No.
Oh, Ryan, by the way, so it's Egwin's on, or Nynaeve is on her horse. Min,
Is it a high horse?
I think she's on a gelding. It says.
Yeah, this horse.
There's
sounds familiar.
Min has a horse. Min has.
Well, who goes in first? The first two people are Egwin and
There we go. Guys, it's been a while. It's been a while.
Miss Bella.
Tip one for
Miss
the
Bella.
tip one for the good girl, shall we? All right. So Bella and Egwin go in. Bella's like, "Fuck, let's go!" Jumps right into her own face.
I love the
it's a
imagery.
mirror.
Yeah.
It's the mirror.
Yeah,
And again,
you gotta
this
be
is.
into yourself.
And it was nice to see that when they opened the Waygate, that it was that shimmery mirror again.
I was relieved about that. I was like, this is a nice Waygate.
Yeah.
This is a good Waygate. There's no Mashashin waiting.
And they just kind of cook it through there. It takes about 2 days, let's say 2 sleeps. I don't know, like 2.5 days, maybe 3 days. Leandrin has a sort of parchment that has been used at every guiding. She rolls out a parchment.
Oh, yeah.
Checks the waypost. And then just goes. She doesn't explain shit. She doesn't need to. She's a nice to die, bitches. So
yeah, pretty much. Every ounce, pound for pound, Ace Sedai.
They ask, are we there? Not far. How much farther? Not far now.
Are we there, the Papa Smurf?
Smurf off. You guys are...
Get off my Smurf. Get off my Smurf, fuckers.
Whoa, did you use a hard F? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
Get off my Smurfs. Smurfers.
All right.
Hard F.
They are told that they cannot channel in there, that there is a taint, but that if they tried to channel, it would be like, Egwin says, it'd be like reaching into like an oily, filthy water to grab a clean cup.
There she is.
Atta girl.
Yep.
They're like, when are we? They're like, how?
Big ups.
How long do you mean? The Min's like, how long do you mean for us to stay here? Leandrin answers, until I take you out. The more you bother me, the longer that will be.
Yep.
Don't make me turn this walk around.
Yeah, seriously.
Mama Leandrin.
Do I need to pull the car over?
But again, the ways are fucking weird.
So weird.
So
dark,
we
you don't know what
we
she's
do
up.
see that they don't run into Mash and Shin. Is it because Mash and Shin was busy hanging out with Rand, trying to?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Cockblock Ram?
It's busy. Yeah, it's busy with Rand's
He was
cock. It's like,
he was way over on like the east side, so they just walked south all the way west, and there was no Mash and Shin.
Yep.
Wait, maybe.
I can't wait.
Maybe what? Say again.
Maybe what?
Start
maybe
again.
What? Start over. Maybe what?
Maybe Rand. Maybe Meshishin wants Rand. Like really wants Rand.
Like, oh, he's like into him.
Like
he wants to like take a
into
Shinarian
him.
bath with him.
Yeah, like a Faldera public bath.
Yeah.
Hey, Rand,
Meshishin wants.
Bro, if
busy.
Yeah, breaking news. Mash and Shin.
Bro, if
We
you
don't
don't
know-
want
we
me
don't
in
know-
text, then you shouldn't be on Grindr. Seriously, you're like 5 feet from me. I'm gonna say hello.
Bro, I swiped right. You swiped right.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? I mean, you're
Now
right
you're
there.
running?
Come on. Look at he's going to the steading. I'll meet him over there. Uber.
Busy. Yep.
Busy.
He takes an Uber over to Steading Tofu. So that could be the case. I'm not sure, but they don't come across it, but they do stay. Takes about 2 or 3 days to get there. There's not a whole lot of friendly conversation going on between Leandrin and the girls. In fact, she makes him serve her food and wakes him with a toe to the ribs.
Ooh, yeah.
Just kicks him awake.
Yeah.
Go.
Well, I mean, like, so Todd,
Yes.
do you like the Aes Sedai?
What a great question. I don't know. I'm undecided on the Aes Sedai.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I hear everybody's perspectives on the Aes Sedai.
If I woke you at Coachella with a kick to the ribs, you wouldn't like me, Todd.
No, not
I
since
would not.
not knowing all the things we did the night before.
No, I thought
Well,
we had bonded.
I think Ryan, didn't you wake me up to go to Coachella one morning with a frisbee? No.
Really? Wait, really? You threw a frisbee at Todd? Jesus.
No, he offered a
that-
frisbee to me.
That is a fucking callback. Yes.
Oh, was it an
Yep.
upside down frisbee?
It was an upside down frisbee.
Oh, okay.
It's like, Todd, wake up, man. We gotta go.
Wake up!
And then we went and saw Broken Social Scene, and I almost passed out.
Good social scene.
Triple digit.
Yeah.
Dude, it was hot.
At like 9 a.m., it was 100 degrees. I was like, what the fuck? Why are we here? Let's go back to the hotel room. Shit.
Anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Go on. Moving on.
So, yeah, the Aes Sedai, I'm not
I
into
thought
the
it was
red.
awesome. All right, go ahead. Aes Sedai. So they just start talking of Rand stuff while they're Rand stuff. Hey, what if Rand marries Min or me or Elaine or who knows? Someone we
did
don't
your
know.
nose just say Rand stuff?
Rand stuff.
Okay, just like 2 pages, you just like Rand stuff.
Well, no, actually, Ryan, here's what it says. It says Rand, blah, blah.
Ah! Holy shit! You need to take pictures of those and
Ran, blah blah. Yeah. Oh, you're right. I can take pictures.
Holy
of my
shit!
notes.
Ran stuff.
Ran stuff, and then I have Ball's Dream underneath it.
Balls.
Balls.
All my margins are written up. All right. Just Rand stuff. They all like Rand. They're all trying to convince Egwin that Rand's awesome. Egwin, he's a bull-headed idiot to Egwin.
Oh yeah, Elaine.
Hey, take care. Thanks for coming over, Medic.
Yeah, come back soon, Medic. I hope you save some lives, or pretend to save lives in your cosplaying.
So, what's that, Todd? You were saying?
Oh, Elaine said that Rand's more interesting than any man I've ever met, even if he is a sheep herder or shepherd. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, that's right. Sheep herder. And she's like, he is interesting, Egwin. Right before that. So Egwin just doesn't really see what a catch she kind of had or has on her hands. Everyone's like, Rand, drool. Even Gawain and Galad are like, he's a cool guy. You guys know Rand? Tell him I said hi, okay? Tell him I missed that. Remember that time he fell off the wall? That was tell him that. Tell him I said, hey, do you remember that time you fell off my wall? That was so cool. All right, Gawain. Galad, do you have anything?
Yeah.
Anyways.
That was not right. You should be flogged and punished until you...
They should have killed you.
All right, so there's a little water. Go ahead.
That's Galad's voice?
Dude, there's some like awesome shit that goes down right here, actually. Between Elaine and Egwin. You know, Elaine kind of like, I don't know, she's like, you know, Rand's badass and awesome, but no doubt you will choose the Green Aja, right? Is that what she says? And you will make him one of your warders.
Right.
Interesting.
I love it, dude.
And it said, here's what's interesting, though. It says, Egwin made herself go along with it, saying if she did become a green, she would have 10 warders.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I love it.
But it said Egwin made herself go along with it. Her heart was in it. But maybe it's because they're in the ways, though, too. And it's hard to, like, totally laugh when you're just surrounded by a oppressive darkness for 3 days.
I know. Think about that.
Yeah. This is a 3-day long journey into just blah.
It's like you're camping out. You're, like, setting camp and, like, fucking getting your sleeping bag. And you're in this, like, fucking brutal darkness.
Yeah, like with like a camp guide, he won't tell you anything.
You instantly lose track of time.
Yeah.
The only way you know time is when you're hungry, I guess. But guys, we also noticed that it said, all right, so it says hold on. Something about how hard they were running.
She had bad dreams.
So it said Leandrin pushed them hard the next day, or what passed the day, with only their lanterns for a sun, not letting them stop for sleep until they were swaying in their saddles. Do people in Ranland shit?
I almost ended the broadcast right then. Like every part of me is like done. I regret not doing it. Go on.
Did they just go over the side and just drop one into the waves?
Oh no.
Dude,
They don't mention peeing at all. But they are eating.
They're eating. Robert Jordan. Do tell. No.
Yeah. How are they?
How did you shit in the waves? Oh God. I got the black wind, wink.
Oh shit, dude.
I'm just gonna let you keep going, Dem.
Oh shit.
Yeah, crawl out of that hole.
I shouldn't have eaten that hard bread and white cheese that night before. Oh man, I got a rumbly my tumbly. Bella, hold on,
Talk about
Bella.
the great hunt.
Hold on, Bella. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. We need focus, motherfucker.
Wait, let's talk about Egwin, dude. She has some crazy dreams right here about the black wind chasing her.
Mm-hmm. Well, first she dreams of balls.
Ballsies comes to her.
So yeah, it says here, she did not dream of Rand, but of the man whose eyes were fire. His face was not masked this time, and it was horrible with almost healed burns. He only looked at her and laughed, but that was worse than the dream that followed, the dream of being lost in the waves.
So just basically Freddy Krueger.
Right. Probably Freddy Krueger style. But was his eyes still all flamey? And mouth flamey?
Oh, yeah, his face was not masked this time. Oh shit! Yeah, he's like healing now. That's what
his
I thought.
Eyes were the man whose eyes were fire. So his eyes were still fire.
But
his face was
healed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like.
What is that? What do you think about that?
He's gaining strength. This freaked me out, man. I was like, oh no, he's gained strength. He's regaining. He's focusing. He's like fucking meditating. He's counting his steps. He's counting his steps. He's like, fucking.
He's got his Fitbit on. He's in a midlife crisis. He's like losing his like COVID-15.
Yeah.
And he has some expendable income because he hasn't really traveled or eaten out all in a year.
Oh yeah.
So all right. So they finally, after 3 days travel, they finally get to a waygate.
Wait, no way.
It ends. We are here, Leandrin said, smiling. I have brought you at last to where you must go.
Oh,
man. End chapter. So give me predictions. Where are they right now?
Man, I don't know. I think, I guess Tom and Head.
That's where she said they were going. Yeah, Tom and Head.
Hopefully it's Tom and Head. But then, like, my fear kicked in, and I was like, oh my God, she's a red Aja. She might be a black Aja. Where is she bringing them? To where she wants them to go, like. And they're gonna get there and it'd be like Shia Ghul.
Okay.
I don't know.
It is we aren't entirely certain of timelines. But this is the Tome and Head, if that's where they are at, is the same place that Rand just took his whole posse. He's like, guys, get on my private jet.
And they probably got there before Rand and crew, right? Because Rand and crew is like gone for 4 months. That's what's like tripping me out.
Well, they were at the White Tower for 13 weeks, so I don't know exactly the timeline. Yeah. Yeah.
What is the
chat nerd to the rescue?
We need help. Math.
So we're not sure of the timeline right now. So what do you think? What do you think? All right. So I will give you the next 2 chapters. Yeah. All right. So chapter 40 is Damane.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's like 3 or 4 months. Yeah. That's like 4 months. Fucking shit. I just calculated
chapter 41 is
anyway, sorry.
13 divided by 4.
Good job. Something. I did some like drunken beer calculation.
Let's not get into it. We're running out of time.
Carry on.
Yeah. God, these valiant heroes who have stuck around this whole time. We love you.
Hey guys,
We honor you.
let me ask you, Todd. Out of everyone who was like went through the Flickr scene, who do you think had the best time? Who do you think had the best lives?
Ooh, that's a good question. Oh man, I don't know. Kieran might have had a good time. I don't know.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
See, Kieran. Okay.
Kieran. Maybe Ono, because he was like pukey. Maybe he was just like partying.
All right, we'll leave, guys. Take care.
God, how many frats did I join?
He's like, what? Just battling and drinking and.
I can't feel my kidneys.
Yeah, Benjamin 905 says Loyal had the best.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
Oh, right. Yeah, he was all dazed out.
He was hugging so many trees.
Oh, he probably sung. He probably was a master tree singer for like a bunch of lives. He probably married a bunch of Ogier, went on a bunch of adventures. He probably had a great time. Yeah, good pick.
Loyal.
Walking around with it like morning sung wood. It's crazy.
Is there anything else we want to bring up?
Bring up.
Anything else that should have arisen?
You know what? There is one thing I'll bring up. One thing.
And do it.
Which was awesome. It goes back to 37 though. Chapter 37.
It's getting stiff.
Oh yeah, dude. Some wood here.
It's a long one.
You are the Varen's talking to Rand. And it was right before they go into the portal stone. And, and she says, "You are the Dragon Reborn." This is when they were kind of like going back and forth.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, break it down. Break it down.
I do remember that.
She says quietly, "You are the Dragon Reborn, motherfucker." She's like, "Oh, you can die, but I don't think the pattern will let you die until it's done with you." Then again, the shadow lies on the pattern now. And who can say how that affects the weaving? All you can do is follow your destiny. When I read that line, I was like, holy fucking shit. Like,
right? Hey, way to bring that up in the last minute of the episode. You're like the guy who's like going to therapy, and you're like, oh yeah, you're leaving the door, and you're like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna go kill myself. Bye.
By the
it's called a closed door. It's called the doorknob confession.
Bye.
And bye. So I mean, is this like I still think about this. I still think about that line. That is, I think, the most important line of the 3 chapters.
She's absolutely like, how does it affect the weaving? She's like, how's the
dark one laying on the pattern? Like, is that
all you can do is follow your destiny?
But what is destiny versus pattern?
Oh my god!
Right. Well, yeah, but when you have when you are someone who is reborn and there's prophecy about you and stuff, I guess then there is a destiny that has been kind of laid out.
Yeah, okay.
Theory.
So actually, then one question I want to ask Todd, if I was smart, like back when we were in the Flickr, all those quote unquote lives, as you called him, he lived. Every time he died in that life, did the Dark One reign, and did everyone he knows suffer?
Brutal.
Yeah, right. Let's save that for the end. And I got doorknob.
Sounds like it. No, it sounds like it. Yeah, he reigns supreme on 100 times. 100
so what does it
over.
mean that like the Dark One can like win in all these other lives?
Doesn't bode well. A cast.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it seems like if he turns left and he should have turned right, done. Next life, move on.
Try again. Try again.
Oh,
Choose your own
you
way. Try
drank
again.
3.
You lose again.
You slept in a little bit longer. You didn't get hit by that bus.
I will say that phrase has come in my head a couple times when I've been playing games. Like I've been like, you lose again, lose then.
Like a money shot in your head.
What?
Just like the